Skinwalker Ranch, a 512-acre plot of land in the desolate landscapes of northern Utah, has earned a reputation as one of the most enigmatic sites on Earth. For decades, it has been at the center of stories ranging from unexplained lights to mutilated livestock, electromagnetic anomalies, and UFO sightings. While much of this lore has historically been dismissed as fringe speculation, the last several years of rigorous scientific investigation led by Travis Taylor, Eric Bard, and a team of researchers have turned the ranch into a serious subject of inquiry. One that challenges our understanding of physics, engineering, and even reality itself. The scientific team's approach to the mystery has been comprehensive and methodical. They've used ground-penetrating radar, LiDAR magnetometers, gamma-ray detectors, and sophisticated spectrum analyzers. They've launched rockets drilled deep into the earth and flown thousands of drones in controlled formations. Despite the rigor of their methodology, what they've encountered defies conventional explanation and in many cases even seems to actively resist investigation. One of the most persistent mysteries centers on the Mesa, a large sandstone formation that dominates the ranch's landscape. Radar imaging suggests the presence of a 400-foot-long dome-shaped structure buried beneath it, surrounded by smaller anomalies. This finding alone would be significant, but the behavior of the site under investigation has proven even more remarkable. Drill bits stop abruptly when they reach certain depths. Beacons used to track drilling progress lose their signals in the same areas, and recalibration or battery replacements fail to resolve the problem. In some cases, drilling rods have even snapped, as if encountering an impenetrable surface. The data points to the existence of something dense, metallic, and possibly engineered, but what it is remains unknown. At the same time, anomalies above ground have revealed a new dimension of complexity. A site known as the Triangle, long associated with unexplained phenomena, exhibits strong signals around 1.6 gigahertz, a frequency used in communication technologies. Drones, antennas, and other electronic equipment consistently malfunction when operating in this area. These issues are not random. They occur at specific altitudes, aligned with particular regions of space, and often coincide with the appearance of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs. This correlation is too consistent to ignore and suggests a causal relationship, though the direction of causation remains unclear. The 1.6 gigahertz signal in particular has become one of the most important pieces of evidence. Its appearance coincides with many of the most significant anomalies recorded on the ranch. On multiple occasions, antennas have detected the signal from multiple directions simultaneously, an impossibility under standard conditions. This suggests either that the signal is being reflected in an unusual way, or that it originates from a source capable of rapidly shifting its position. In either case, the implication is that the environment around the ranch behaves in ways inconsistent with our current understanding of electromagnetic propagation. The team's attempts to probe the Triangle and the surrounding airspace have been equally revealing. In one ambitious experiment, Sky Elements launched a swarm of 1000 drones into the sky in a carefully coordinated formation, while researchers simultaneously launched rockets and monitored the area with multiple sensors. Almost immediately, the experiment began to unravel. The appearance of a bright UAP coincided with widespread drone malfunctions. Synchronization failed, signals were lost, and antennas glitched. The 1.6 gigahertz signal appeared simultaneously from multiple locations. One FPV drone crashed hundreds of feet away from its intended trajectory, apparently after colliding with something invisible. The implications of these findings are profound. If the anomalies at Skinwalker Ranch are capable of disrupting electromagnetic communication, they may represent a natural phenomenon that exploits properties of space-time we do not yet understand, or they could indicate the presence of advanced technology. Either possibility has far-reaching consequences. The former would force a reevaluation of physical models of electromagnetic fields, while the latter could mean that the ranch is being influenced by an external intelligence, terrestrial or otherwise. Further evidence suggests that the phenomena may have spatial, not just electromagnetic effects. Drone GPS data shows that as devices ascend to around 30 feet, a height repeatedly associated with anomalies, they suddenly teleport to a location half a mile away near a site known as the endpoint. This is also the location where a UAP was previously observed entering the Mesa and emerging near the Triangle. The chance that such a displacement could occur randomly is infinitesimal. Rockets have disappeared briefly in mid-flight at the same location, and drones have vanished from sight before reappearing seconds later. These events suggest localized distortions in space or time, possibly akin to lensing, cloaking, or even transient wormholes. The impact of these phenomena is not limited to equipment. They affect physical objects in ways that challenge the laws of physics. Rockets fail to ignite or break apart mid-flight. Drones fall from the sky without warning. In some cases, the environment appears to fight back against the experiments. This raises the unsettling possibility that the phenomena are not just reactive, but actively interactive, responding to human activity in real time. This reactive quality raises deeper questions about the nature of the anomalies. Are they intelligent? If so, what is their intent? Are they attempting to conceal themselves, communicate, or simply maintain a balance that human activity disrupts? Or are they an emergent property of a system, natural or artificial, operates on principles beyond our comprehension? One hypothesis is that the buried dome beneath the mesa acts as a resonant structure, possibly influencing electromagnetic fields and interfering with signals. Another suggests that the 1.6 gigahertz emissions are a form of communication potentially originating from an unknown intelligence. A more speculative theory posits that the anomalies are the result of a complex interaction between the Earth's magnetic field geological structures and atmospheric conditions, a kind of natural portal or plasma phenomenon. None of these explanations fully account for all observed data, but each represents a plausible starting point for further investigation. What makes the Skinwalker Ranch case particularly significant is the apparent interconnectedness of its phenomena. The Mesa, the Triangle, and the East Field, once considered separate areas of interest, now appear to function as nodes in a larger system. Signals detected in one location often mirror those in another. Anomalies observed above ground correspond with disruptions beneath the surface. Drones and rockets that vanish in one area reappear or reemerge in another. The evidence points to a complex, possibly integrated mechanism, natural or artificial, linking multiple regions of the ranch. From a scientific perspective, this interconnectedness may be the most important clue yet. If the ranch's anomalies are part of a single system, understanding that system could lead to breakthroughs not only in physics, but in technology, communication, and our understanding of space-time. It could also shed light on broader questions about unidentified aerial phenomena and their relationship to Earth's environment. The implications extend beyond science. If the phenomena are natural, they may represent a previously unknown aspect of Earth's geophysical systems, one with potential applications in energy, communication, and navigation. If they are artificial, they may be evidence of advanced technology, possibly even non-human in origin. Either outcome would have profound consequences for national security, global policy, and humanity's conception of its place in the cosmos. For now, the investigation continues. The team plans to expand its experiments, deploying larger drone swarms, deeper drilling operations, and a broader array of sensors. They aim to map the ranch's anomalies on an unprecedented scale, seeking to understand not just what they are, but how they operate and what they mean. The work is painstaking and often frustrating, but the potential rewards are immense. Ultimately, Skinwalker Ranch represents more than a scientific puzzle. It is a crucible, a place where our understanding of the universe is tested and where the boundaries of knowledge are pushed to their breaking point. The questions it raises about space-time intelligence and the nature of reality itself are among the most profound that science can ask. And as the team continues its work, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Whatever is happening at Skinwalker Ranch, it is not random, it is not trivial, and it is not going away. The mystery remains unsolved. But with every experiment, every anomaly, and every unexplained event, we move a little closer to understanding what lies beneath the mesa above the triangle, and perhaps beyond the fabric of space and time itself. Whether Skinwalker Ranch proves to be a window into advanced technology, a natural phenomenon beyond current science, or something stranger still, it has already succeeded in one crucial respect. It has forced us to question the limits of what we know and what we think is possible.